Hey. Hey. Okay, thanks.
To bring it in here, and it definitely is. Look at the size of that fish. Like, that fish we
Ready? We're rolling. Hey everybody, Pat Renwick here, and it is time for Moultrie Behind the Tanks special Mag Bass edition. Moultrie Behind the Tanks, where we talk to the anglers before they go up on stage and talk to Dave. Now today, it's a little different kind of derb if you're not aware. Anglers are only allowed to bring one fish to the scale, 24 inches or better. The ambassadors have been weighing the fish, and now the anglers have some overs. If you see them in this bag line, that means they have an over. And the first guy I see in the bag line, he's no stranger to victory on this lake. Bass Galaxy, say hello to the champion, Lee Livesay. How is Lake Fork today?
victory and defeat.
Victory, the agony of victory and the agony of defeat, or the whatever?
Yeah, I'm good at both. You know, last year got my ass whooped. This year got my ass whooped. So I'm good at both. I like to win a couple and lose a couple, but when I lose, I lose.
Lee, bassing ain't easy.
No, I literally never figured it out this week. Like looking for that needle in a haystack and just never found it and couldn't catch them just fishing. I mean, I caught an over today, but I had 4 1-pounders with a 7.5.
But you know this lake. I mean, tomorrow you come in with 32 pounds, bud.
I don't know if I know it anymore, man. The last 2 years have been pretty bad. So anything can happen, and I'll definitely be setting the hook when they bite tomorrow for sure.
Let's see if you say you don't know if you know it anymore, but I think you know a few things about Lake Fork. First thing, why don't you tell me what the record bass on Lake Fork is? Do you know that?
It's an 18-1/8.
18-18, that's right. How many inches was that?
I'm not sure on that. Probably around 27 or 28 if I had to guess.
It was 25.5.
Oh my God.
25.5. And so, I mean, that's a tall.
That's a watermelon.
Yeah, it is, bud. Now, guess the gentleman's last name that caught it. It's a lake that the...
St. Clair. Barry St. Clair.
Oh, Barry St. Clair with an 18-18. In what year?
Oh, I don't know that.
1992.
Oh, I was going to go 4.
You're close. I mean, so you do know Lake Fork. So don't ever tell me again that you don't know Lake Fork.
Yeah, he caught it on a crappie minnow with a little gold hook.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Like 6-pound line.
Yeah, and I've got a $100,000 boat and $100,000 worth of electronics and can't catch shit.
You got 4 1.4s today.
4 110s.
110. Sorry, I cut you short, but a 7-pounder.
I got rid of a couple of them, actually. I weighed like a 113 and a 114, I think. Got some big coals in there at the end of the
It's game of ounces.
Yeah, it was. If I was at the Sabine, I'd be doing decent.
Hey, yeah, exactly. Did you know that they caught a 10-6 at the Sabine not long ago?
I did.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They catch big ones there in the wintertime.
Is that what happens?
Yeah. In the wintertime, they weigh 20 to 22.
What, they vacation in the summer? Where do the big ones go?
A bunch of the big ones go to the marsh on the Louisiana side.
Oh, is that right?
When it gets hot, they go eat shrimp and crab in the marsh, and then they'll come back in the wintertime in the river.
That's what Caleb does, too.
Yes.
Caleb,
I'm not going to comment.
In the summertime, he goes and eats crabs and shrimps in the marsh, and we don't see him for a while.
Yeah, he disappears.
He comes out meaner, though, and tougher.
He does. Uglier.
Bushman of the Kalahari. Well, Lee, tomorrow is another day. Do it. You got no excuses. Go get them.
No, blessed to be here, ready to go. Just got to figure out a little something, and we can fish again.
There it is. And hey, don't forget, when you check out here, go to the live link of Moultrie Behind the Tanks on this Bassmaster YouTube. Hit the link and you got a chance to win a pile of Moultrie products. Trail cams for the whole fam.
I'm down for that.
Let's do it. Lee Livesay, get him tomorrow. See you, bub. Good job out there, Ambassador. Excellent. Caleb, we were just talking about you.
Everybody's always talking about
We
it.
were talking about how you disappear in the marsh in the summer and eat crawdads and shrimp.
What I do.
Yeah. It is a true story.
Yeah, oh yeah, and drink a couple beer too.
Might as well. Wash it down with a little something, something. You know what I mean? They're summoning you, Mr. Summerall. Summerall being summoned. Moultrie Behind the Tanks, where we learn what the anglers are thinking before they go up on the stage to see Dave. And again, today is a unique edition of Moultrie Behind the Tanks because you're not going to see as many anglers, but what you are going to see when they come through and finally get to that stage is bass that are 24 inches or over. Dream fish. You know who dreams about bassing all the time? You know who does Bass Galaxy? You know who dreams about bass and Moultrie Behind the Tanks? Jackie's here. Come on, Jackie. Come on down. You're not shy of the camera. Hi,
I'm
Jackie.
not. How's it going?
Jackie's from Texas Boat World. If you're looking to get in a new water sled, you go see Jackie. He'll tell you can drive it around the block, spin the tires.
Yeah, well, yeah, let's go, babies. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, tell them where to find Texas Boat World.
Well, it's 3 hours from here, you know. Look at that.
I know.
Bring that here.
Yeah, come over here. I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to bring on one of the coolest camera. I can't say it in front of Dan because Dan's my camera guy too. So yeah, that's Jackie. One of the coolest camera guys B.A.S.S. has ever had. This is Jake Latandris. What's up, Jake?
Hello.
Welcome to Behind the Tanks.
Have I ever told you that I'm actually from Australia?
You are. Do you do an Australian accent, Jackie?
Good eye, mate.
Good day, mate. He kind of nailed it right there, Jackie. So do you throw, what kind of swim baits do you throw?
Swim bait?
Yeah, gloids.
Whatever. What was it?
Gloids.
Yeah,
He throws glides. Yeah. Jackie's here. This is Jackie. Visit him at Texas Boat World. There it is. You see right there. Jackie's here. Hey, Moultrie Behind the Tanks. It's a slower edition today. We need some 24s. We need some Magnum 24s. I shall be right back. Hold on, Moultrie. Nailing it, Gene. You got a bass in that bag? It's a different type edition of Moultrie Behind the Tanks today, Carl Jacobson. And we're on a world-class fishery here. I mean, think about the history of this lake right here. What sticks in your mind about this lake? What's a bassin historical moment on this lake?
Well, the cool part about this lake is when I first came over here, it was called the Skeeter Trip of a Lifetime. I won it. I won, like, the trip. And we came and we went to the Skeeter factory in Kilgore and we toured it, and then they hooked us up with 2 guides here, and this was the first lake I ever fished in 2009.
So you kind of got spoiled right away in America.
Yeah, it was awesome. Lance Vick, he's still a guide out here. We went out and I caught my first largemouth here, so it's
really,
yeah, pretty cool.
You're like, this is no barramundi.
No, I was like, as soon as I left here, I'm like, I'm coming back.
and ever since then, they feared your giant heart.
Yes, these fish did not today, but hopefully tomorrow.
What'd you do, Carl?
I had a rough day, but this lake whips me sometimes. I don't know why, but tomorrow, different day.
Hey, I want to do a little trivia here for Lake Fork. What year do you think this lake was impounded? How old do you think this lake is, Carl?
As old as me, in 1984.
Real close, yeah. So they started filling it in 1980, and it reached full pool in 1985.
There you go. I was pretty in between there.
Yes, I think we're going to give him a Moultrie prize for guessing. Go to the live link when you get out of here. Your chance to win a bunch of Moultrie stuff.
I'm going to catch a bass tomorrow that is that old. It's as old as me.
I would
so
like that.
That'd be good.
I saw a mistake on Bass Track today, and I saw for a moment that there was someone leading the tournament with 98 pounds 4 ounces today. That's a one-day total, but it disappeared.
It might have happened. It's possible.
Carl, good luck tomorrow. Knock him out. See you, bud. Thank you. Moultrie behind the tanks. We're wrangling them up. We're shining some personalities of Bassmaster that don't always, you might not always get to see. Hey, Clint, come here a minute. Let me talk to you. Come on over. So you see a lot of cool stuff on the social media, especially for Yamaha. And this is Clint Bartlett. He is an amazing photographer as well, and he does work for Yamaha. And dude, you're one of the hardest working guys I know, seriously, when it comes to taking pics and capturing souls.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. You know, it's all about the passion. You got to tell a story. I fell in love with that when I was a kid. I always was like writing comic books about catching bass, and then ended up doing it with some cameras, and here we are. So,
dude, and it's like, so 10-year-old Clint is really happy with you, isn't he?
oh my God, he would be astounded. Like, it's crazy. Like, I didn't know what tournament fishing was until I was 18 years old. I literally didn't figure it out. I've been a basser my whole life, always hitting ponds and lakes and stuff. But then now it's like, when I discovered it in college, I was like, you guys can fish tournaments and like catch bass against each other and like kind of win money. Kinda, keyword kinda. And so I had to figure out a way. Like my dad always told me when I was a kid, if you'll find what you love to do in life, and you'll find a way to make money doing it. And so chasing these guys around with a camera is how I figured out how to live the dream.
I relate.
I appreciate it.
Ain't nothing like it, dude. Keep doing what you're doing, Clint. You're kicking butt.
I appreciate you having me.
That's Clint Bartlett. See him on the Yamaha page. All the work right there done by Clint. Here's another shining star of the Bass Galaxy. She might be mad at me, but I'm going to make everyone here say hi to Emily Hand. How are you, Emily?
Doing good.
You're one of my favorite people at Bass. Do you know that?
I do know that. You tell me often.
Well, you are, and I like to let people know my feelings. How long have I known you? We've known each other a long time.
Yeah, 8 or 10 years.
Stray Cast is 10 years now, so I think 10 years. Yikes. Boy. Amazing. Tell everybody exactly what you're doing at this table, Emily. What is this job in this computer?
So since we don't have the normal bump station where we're checking the length of the fish, we're just calculating the weights from the water and giving them the official score.
Okay. Now, bass fishermen are not always the best mathematicians. Have you had to make any corrections today?
Only one.
Only one. That's pretty good.
Yep.
Well, a lot of bass fishermen are coming out of college bass these days. So.
And they're all of them don't know how to fill out the form correctly, but it's close. It's close.
Yeah, it's because Mike and Gene and Lisa really threatened all the ambassadors. I was one of them. I was personally threatened, and they're like, if you screw up, you're going to pay for it. So they put the fear in everybody, and you did too.
I gotta go.
Oh, you better work. It's time to work. Hey, Buddy Gross. Boy, I've been watching you today.
You've talked it up. You kept saying it was going to happen.
Dude, I'm telling you, I am proud of you, Buddy Gross.
Thank you, man.
Why don't you check in, come talk to us a moment.
I will. Go
All right, we'll see you in a minute. Moultrie behind the tanks where magic happens. We've been talking to Buddy Gross, and he's been feeling kind of down, and we said, Bud, just wait till Tejas. You wait to Texas, and you're going to start shining. And so it happens. Buddy Gross goes and smashes them. I saw him in the top 10. Quite a few anglers, as Lee Livesay said, are experiencing the agony of defeat and the thrill of victory on this Lake Fork. It's feast or famine. There are many giant bass out here, but they are very, very smart. One thing I might want to add, there's a lot of talk these days about forward-facing sonar. And one of the cool things that I have been able to observe in being in the boat with these professionals the last 2 years for Bassmaster is just because they see a fish on the forward-facing sonar does not mean they are going to catch it. So everyone out there that's like, yeah, man, that thing's a cheater deal. You can make 100 casts and not catch a fish. I witnessed it today with Emil Wagner. I've seen it on the water with Benny Milliken, also with Bobby G. It's not a guarantee. And today with Emil Wagner, I believe I was with me at about 27 pounds. and he probably caught fish all day, made 1,000 or more casts. So it's not as easy as everybody thinks, but it does make it, you see them a little easier, that's for sure. So you could put them in front of them. 24s, I don't know, Dan the cameraman, how many 24s do you think we got today? 5 so far. That's as total? 5 24s. Okay. So, I mean, hey, that's as we learned, Emil's bass was 24 even, and that deal was 813. The state record from Lake Fork, 18 pounds, 18 ounces, 25.5 inches. So that fish is this tall. Lake Fork grows them, and tomorrow is another day. Danny, is that all our overs for today? Are we still playing ball? Hey, Dalton, come here. Come here. I'm gonna show you something. Dalton. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not Dalton Bobo. This is Dalton the cameraman, and I just sneaked you into Moultrie behind the tanks. We're highlighting personalities of bass, and Dalton is another cameraman extraordinaire, and he's also a peacock bass master, aren't you?
One time.
One time you mastered it.
That's what it shows. I tried.
You did. You caught a magnum. What are you doing today, bud? You've been running around. Who'd you have?
Yeah, I've been on the water, covered E-Bear for a little while, covered Cobb a little bit,
Okay.
And ended up with Seth Fighter for the rest of the day.
Nice. And the Dirty Llama had a decent derb.
He sure did. I didn't get to see much of it because he caught him early. I got to him late, but it was fun.
And Dakota E-Bear up there in the top 10, I believe, too.
Got to him early, and then he caught him late.
It's a yin and a yang type situation. You know what I mean?
Wrong place, wrong time. That happens.
Yin and yang. What's Zach doing?
I don't know. What is Zach doing? Getting ready to pull me out of here.
Dalton, go do your job, and thank you for coming to say hi to Moultrie behind the tanks. Amazing. See you later.
Appreciate it, Pat.
Let's watch some Family Guy later.
Let's do it.
See you, bud. Hey, Zach, come here.
Let me do something real quick.
What are you doing? Are we snoochie boochied again?
No, you're good.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just had the signal was dropping out a little bit, guys.
Come on over here.
Oh,
it's an abbreviated show today, and again, we're highlighting people of Bassmaster.
Okay.
Yes. So these are the good articles. You know what I mean? And this is Zach. Yeah, he's with JM Associates. And how many hats do you actually wear around here?
Yes.
You can't even count.
Yes.
Can't even count.
Yeah, I do directing, camera work, drone work occasionally, engineer work sometimes, edit work sometimes, whatever's needed, really.
And this is a whole different derb, Zach. I mean, it kind of puts all the JM crew to a challenge because you're facing a different animal here without, in essence, a weigh-in. You know what I mean? Is it more challenging or is it easier?
You know, I would say that it is a little more challenging because it's just that much longer before we're done. Not having anybody up there. It does look like we have an angler, though. We have someone getting ready to go.
Oh, we sure do. He's actually a Bassmaster Elite champion.
He's a Bassmaster Elite champion, and this guy impresses me very often.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Johnny catches them. Zach, thanks for doing what you do. Keep up the good work. John Garrett.
Yeah, he came up. There's my judge.
Did you guys check in?
Yeah.
Emily got your weight? You gonna bag it? What you got in the bag, Johnny?
I got me one.
You got an overage.
I got me an overage.
Hey, John, guess what? I'm going to tell you a true story, and it's not a true story I just made up. I saw an alien ship last night.
Did you really?
I saw a UFO. I don't know if it was an alien, okay?
Okay, all right.
So I was outside the hotel, all right, at the Best Western in wherever the heck we're staying, and I saw some stars, right?
All right.
And then the one star went to the left. Then it went up. And then, it went to the right, it went up,
Yeah.
and then it went left.
Do you have a lazy eye?
No, my eyes are good. Yeah,
Yeah, you did see something then.
dude, I had to call my girlfriend, and I was like, you're not gonna believe what I saw, and she's like, you're tweaking, and I'm like, no, honest, I saw it. I had to call and tell somebody,
Yeah.
just like John Garrett.
Yeah.
So now we're in the same club.
I'm glad that we have both seen one now.
Yeah, and I think it has something to do with Bassmaster. It definitely, that's the correlation.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah, we'll find out though one day.
Something in the Bass Galaxy. What you got in the bag, Johnny?
We got us a little alien in here.
You got you an alien head. Can you show the Moultrie behind the tanks that alien head right there? That is an unidentified flying object. There it is. Go up, Johnny Garrett. Going to the stage. Pop goes the weasel. Let's see what she weighs. Thanks, Johnny. Thanks, Gene.
Come with me.
Good job keeping them alive, Gene.
We're working on it.
Yes, sir. Moultrie behind the tanks. Was that number 5? Hey, Dalton, how many overages were there exactly? Do you know? Was it 5?
Between 4 to 6.
Okay, between 4 to 6. 9. It keeps going. It keeps going. We're all right with that. Hey, come on over here. Tim Cook, look at this guy. This is Lake Fork Dude. That's what you are in my telephone. Your contact is Lake Fork Dude. And
I'm the guy.
yeah, for those that don't know, Tim Cook organizes and helps get a tremendous amount of volunteers together to make this whole Elite Series at Lake Fork happen. And how many years you been at this, Timmy?
I've been at this 18 years.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. It's a tournament format that never dies, and it's great. I've got judges who have served all those years, every single year, 17 years.
Wow. I mean, and you get to see a lot of things and a lot of magnum-sized bass come through this derb. What's the biggest one you ever saw come through here?
Oh, 11, I believe. 11 and a half was the big one, I believe.
Who had that?
Oh, I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Too many fish. Too many.
11-pounder.
We shake off anything under 10.
You guys are bougie around here at Lake Fork, that's for sure. But this is a unique tournament, unlike any other tournament. And I need everybody out there watching the Moultrie Behind the Tanks to know the amount of work that goes into this. So there's 102 anglers. That means there are 102 ambassadors. There are 102 scales, and every single one of those scales is checked and calibrated by you and your staff before these guys get them.
100%, and we train our judges too. This isn't just a willy-nilly thing. They have to weigh the fish exactly the same way across 102 scales all over the water, 102 weighmasters basically, right? Yep. You got to take that seriously. You know, this is the legacy of Trip Weldon and Dewey Kendrick and all those that have come before, and Lisa today. I mean, it's a big responsibility.
And I know Lisa told me that you guys put 5-pound weights on every one of those scales and checked them.
Every scale has been calibrated. If we have any discrepancy whatsoever, we just call that scale out.
Now, I'm going to call somebody out right now because they double-checked you, but I got to tell you this. So I was with Emil, and we all know we've caught those big bass, and when you get a big in that 8-pound and over class, it's hard to tell how big they are. Plus, your blood's just going. You're all excited, and Emil's like, hey, can I weigh it on my scale? I go, yep, but Timmy's scale's going to be right, I promise. His bass weighed 813 on your scale. Guess what it weighed on his scale?
What it weigh?
813.
Hey, there we go.
There it is, right on. So that just shows, if anybody has any doubt, these scales are calibrated, the weights are accurate, the ambassadors wait for the clear weight, and then they call it. It's a tournament unlike any other, and Tim, you are knocking it out.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it very much. It takes a lot of people to make this happen, as you well know. Yeah. And, you know, we got some dedicated volunteers that do the judging. Everybody asks me, how can I be a judge? Very difficult to become a judge at a Lake Fork event. I draw from a list of judges that have served for me for many, many years. And we had over 85 this year of our 107 judges that we used. Over 85 of them have served at least one other year.
I forgot to pay you for my position. Sorry about that.
There we go. I'll tell you what, we were glad to have you this year and last for sure. And, you know, we've got 9 fish that were over the slot limit caught in this tournament. 8 of them were brought to weigh in. We had one that wasn't doing so good, so they released it on the water, right? Yeah. But the weight has already been calculated into their string, so.
So that's 9 fish, 24 inches or better today. What's the BB of the derb so far?
914.
914. Yikes.
And it was caught on live.
Really? Yeah. You got to love it when a plan comes together, Mr. Cook. You know what I mean? Hey, keep up the great work that you're doing. Hey, do you mind if I come at like 5:45 tomorrow? Is that okay instead of 5, Tim?
5 a.m.
I'll see you at 5, Timmy.
See you at 5.
Thanks again for all you do.
Thank you.
Peace. That's Tim Cook. Right? Oh, thanks, Zach. So you do wear many hats. That is not a doubt. Right behind me is a guy that is just fishing amazingly well. He keeps catching them and catching them and catching them. And he's doing something right. Jay, are they making the list and checking it twice? Do you think you and your ambassador added them up right? Did you do it, ambassador?
It was on. We done it.
It was on. You double checked, made the list, and checked it twice. There it is. Jay, where are you going? Oh, you going over? Hey, come here a second. Come here real quick. We want to talk to you. This is Moultrie behind the tanks, and we would be amiss if we did not talk to the leader in AOY. I know you don't like talking about it, but it's got to be on your mind. I know it's got to be a pretty good feeling and a nervous feeling.
It was on my mind. I didn't sleep hardly any last night. Kind of a stressful night. It was not a good practice for me, and today was kind of crazy. I caught one almost 10 pounds.
Dude.
I mean, dude, it was so big. I thought
PB
in the tournament.
Dude, I tell you every derb, what do I say? Jay, you're fishing good.
Fishing good right now.
Dude, you are fishing good.
I'm fishing real good right now.
Yeah, just roll with it, right?
I'm rolling with it.
Dip that AOY.
Heck yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep getting them, Jay. Tomorrow's another day for bigger, and better fish.
Yeah.
Even though today was amazing.
Pretty much.
Let's go, Lake Fork.
Hell yeah, let's go.
See you, bud. Jay Shakurit, amazing bass angler. All right, and it's stacking now. We're starting to stack. Hey, Gustavo, how you doing? Come on over here. Let's talk some bass fishing.
I got nothing for you.
I know, but I got something super exciting to talk to you about.
Yeah.
Say hi to the Moultrie behind the tanks.
What's going on, Moultrie behind the tanks?
I was just peeping on the gram, and I saw you and Shelbs. You follow Pearl Jam everywhere.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. 11, 13.
11 with an over.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought you had a 9 in there and then a bunch of 10 ounces.
I wish. I got to figure out how to do that, but I know he put them in wrong.
Somebody had 98 pounds earlier on Bass Track. Gus, come on. So what did Pearl Jam open up with?
They played Release, and they're my favorite band. So yeah, they were in Atlanta 2 days after we at Hartwell, so had to go hit it, and it was awesome.
Nice. And I know you enjoy a good concert.
Oh yeah.
To get the spirits up.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. So
I need you to come with me one day here to change my luck.
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I promise.
All right.
I promise, Gus. We'll see you soon. We'll see you very soon. Bass Galaxy. It is your reigning Angler of the Year. Does that ever get old when you hear that? Angler of the Year, Chris Johnston.
No, it makes my day a little better right now, but I didn't catch him today.
No?
I was no AOY today. It was a struggle.
You are not an AOY performance today.
No, I didn't know if I was going to catch a limit on Lake Fork at about noon. I was like, oh, this isn't good.
Were you flipping out?
The wheels were spinning a little bit, yeah.
What do you got?
18 pounds.
18 pounds.
Yeah, it wasn't a good start. First 10 minutes of the day, flipped into one. Thought it was a 5, cracked it, and it ended up being closer to 6. It's out in open water, my line breaks.
Oh, look.
Started today. I didn't catch another bass for 3 hours.
Yikes. Well, anything can happen on Lake Fork, Chris.
Yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow.
36 pounds for you tomorrow.
All right, buddy.
Do that right there. Moultrie behind the tanks, where you have an opportunity to win a bunch of Moultrie products. Simply look for the link in the live feed. Click on that deal right there and a chance to win Moultrie trail cams plus a bunch of Moultrie swag. I want to remind everybody to download the Moultrie app. It's completely free. You can keep a track on game and fish activity in your region based on game charts and weather patterns. It's a pretty cool deal. If you haven't had a chance, download the Moultrie app. And if you are looking to get into a Moultrie cam, all it takes is $99. Get an Edge Pro, $99, starting off in the trail cam world. All right, rolling them on through. Moultrie behind the tanks. Logan, how you doing?
Good.
Say hi to Moultrie behind the tanks.
Hi to the Moultrie behind the tanks.
You got an over?
I do not.
No over. What's your totals?
Very small.
Your marshal, ambassador has the best hair in bass fishing.
He does have good hair.
No doubt. He makes me look horrible.
I don't know. You're pretty good, too.
He's got it. How was fishing with Logan today, ambassador?
Oh, it was great, man. Logan's a great angler. I look forward to seeing him compete and do really well tomorrow.
Yeah, man. What did you get today?
13-7.
Okay, so you got room for a dirty 30 tomorrow.
30-30 tomorrow.
I think it can happen.
I like it to happen.
Are you live on that thing, on that fancy thing still?
I was today.
Yeah? And then tomorrow they're going to get the 30-pound bag on the live.
Yeah, today they learn what not to do on fork. Tomorrow they'll learn what to do on fork.
Tell them how they can watch you live, Logan, on your deal.
Just check me out on YouTube at Logan Parks Fishing.
Like, subscribe, and then smash all the buttons, right?
That's right.
That's how you do it on the YouTube, right there. Boom. All right, moving them on down. Look at this bag line, just bagging TF up. What's going on, KJ Queen?
What's up, man? How's it going?
I'm doing all right.
I could be doing a lot better, but, you know, hey, we're here.
You're at Lake Fork.
We're at Lake Fork.
World famous Lake Fork.
World famous.
How many pounds you got?
11 pounds.
That's not world famous.
No, it's really not that famous. There's a lot more. One fish out here bigger than the 5 I caught, or 4. I didn't even catch 5 today.
Do you know what the biggest bass ever caught on Lake Fork was?
14, 15, I don't know.
18.
Ugh.
Come on.
That's what I need tomorrow,
That's what
son.
you need on some queen tackle.
2 of them tomorrow on queen tackle jig coming in, son.
Boom. 2 18s, give him a 36 plus. KJ back in the game. Go get him, buddy. Bobby G, are you mathing?
Oh, yeah.
How'd you do?
Not too great, buddy.
What do you got?
Micros have 13-13.
13. But you had a similar first day here last year.
Yeah.
And then you totally redeemed yourself.
Yeah, hopefully I can redeem myself tomorrow. I just never figured anything out today. Just caught small ones all day.
They're being finicky. You seeing big ones?
I was not seeing any big ones, so I don't know what I need to do. I'm going to go regroup and try to go find some big ones tomorrow.
You seem a little flustered, honestly.
I didn't see a big one all day. It kind of sucks, but...
Go relax, get you a Chick-fil-A, sit back, meditate a little, and figure out how to catch them bass.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. That's Bobby G right there. World famous Bobby G. Keith, how you doing, bud?
All right, how you doing?
Good. Say hi to Moultrie behind the tanks, right?
Hey, what's going on?
You wanted to plug today?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I saw you chunking.
I was doing a lot of chunking, and a lot of treading water.
No connecting?
I mean, I was connecting, but they just smaller fish. I didn't get the quality bites I needed today.
What do you got?
15 something.
15 something.
15, 14, I think.
Turn that into a big old 30-pluser tomorrow.
Let's do that. 30 tomorrow.
And why not? Just go ahead and do it.
That's what I'm around. 30
It's
pounds.
all yours, champ. Get it. All right. See you, bud. Keith Combs right there. Moultrie behind the tanks. Look for the link in the live chat for your chance to win a pile of Moultrie products. What are you characters doing over here?
Well, we're trying to figure out what kind of Neosporin or ibuprofen you put on a sure enough ass whooping. Chad suggested some type of hair product to kind of put, because they whipped their legs up pretty good, and he says that hair gel might coat it.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. Make it look. And you got that nice cushion on your seat, that butt cushion.
Yeah, so like, what is this hair gel?
It's clay, man. It's real life clay. Okay. It's molding clay, yeah. It's good stuff.
Hold that on my butt.
It's red clay.
Whatever you want. You don't even want to know.
For 30 pounds, he'll do anything.
Some pretty sketchy sexual stuff. I'd have done something real sexual sketchy for a 2-pounder there at the end. Deal.
Insane. Don't ever count your monkeys when you're sitting at the table. You need to remember that.
Yes. And because Kenny Rogers said that when you was a kid.
That's correct. That is correct. See ya. Work on that hair gel. What's going on? Hi, Lulu. How you doing? Good to see you behind the tanks.
What did you say about counting your monkeys?
Yeah, that's that song. It's Kenny Rogers. It says, "Don't count your monkeys when you're sitting at the table."
Okay.
You heard that song.
Okay, yeah. I have, but I didn't realize that's what the word said.
Gerald Swindle and I were talking about misheard lyrics when we were on the boat at Hartwell. Okay. And do you know the song Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I used to think that was Slow Motion Walter, the fire engine guy. Sing it to yourself. Slow motion Walter, the fire engine guy. See, it makes sense, right? And he thought it was don't count your monkeys when you're sitting at the table. You better check in before I get in trouble, Cliff. Moultrie behind the tanks. Did that make sense, Cliff? Now does it make sense?
Oh, yeah, but it's the only thing that does make sense here this week so far.
Lake Fork does not make sense?
It's only 17 pounds worth for me, but yeah, the big ones, well, you know, I caught a big one every day in practice. Today I just caught like 3 and 4 pounders, so maybe I'm saving up for tomorrow, but yeah, it's a puzzle for me.
I think you are saving up for tomorrow.
I hope so.
It's your style.
I hope so.
Get him, Cliff. Heck yeah. Look at that. Look at that, champ. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man.
Just all right.
Got me an 8-3.
Oh.
At 245.
You have just been on the bigs.
You believe that? I caught an 8-pounder at Hartwell and an 8-pounder here today, and that's a miracle. But a good thing, like we were joking this morning, Hackney was saying everybody's caught a big one this week in practice. They've been seeing. I said, well, not me, buddy. I didn't sore mouth any, so I'm due to have one because I had a bad practice. And my day, I was probably in dead last, I bet, until 1 or 2 o'clock, I wouldn't doubt, honestly, because I had one fish at 12:30 or so. And I mean, I was like getting really, really anxious and worried because I was thinking, Lord, you can't come in with just a couple fish and you can't come back from that and then you'll have a bomb. I can't have a bomb. So, gosh, thank the Lord I made a move and ran to another area. Didn't really think I was going to go there. I only had a few bites in there and ended up getting in there and finding a few and catching, you know, the ones I did. And I found that 8-pounder on the bed. Sight fished her up. First 30 minutes, couldn't catch her. I left, came back, and caught her in about third cast after that.
You are the Lord of the audible.
It was.
You sure are.
I don't know what you want to call it, but the Lord today was the audible. I tell you that because it was great. So I don't know what I'll do tomorrow, but I know today, at least I got today done, and I was really worried, and it all come together in the end. So thank the Lord, there's a 5-fish limit because if it had been more than that today, I'd have had a hard day.
Heck yeah. And here's the thing, 8-pounder at Hartwell, 8-pounder here, and everybody's slipping in Randy's DMs. They're not asking how you caught the 8-pounder. They're saying, how much you want for that squeaky buzzbait that you crawled on the log for? How much would you sell that buzzbait for?
I would like to say I caught one on it, but I still haven't caught one on it lately, but I still had it tied on. But yeah, it's not for sale. I went through too much trouble to get that back. I can't sell it now.
And now it's documented in history. If you want to see it on Bassmaster.com, watch the very cat-like, agile, panther-like Randy Howell crawl onto a log and save a vintage buzzbait.
I got it, baby. That's right.
Bass.
We did it. I stood up on that trolling motor bracket today and hooked that 8-pounder off a bed and had him all back into hyacinths. Man, it was a fight. I hope my GoPro captured it because it's going to be a good video if it did. Oh, it was awesome.
Smash him tomorrow, too. Why not, champ?
I'm going to try, but I'm going to go looking for him. It worked out today, so hopefully it'll work out tomorrow, too.
Bassmaster Classic champion Randy Howell. Glad to have you back on the Elites. Tell you every time. Good to see you. You were. Cameraman Dan experienced that. Really? What's going on, Coop?
Hey, pal, how are you?
How's the bass in?
Not good, but not terrible. We had 21 pounds. Yeah, rolled like 3 areas this morning. I thought I could catch some bigs, and I didn't catch one. And then I'm like, uh-oh, what am I going to do now? And I ended up just going fishing, ran some other points, and did a lot of different things today, I feel like. But tomorrow I'm going to get stubborn and do one thing all day and hopefully catch 5 giants.
I hear a lot of guys saying here on Lake Fork, I got 3 schools, I got 4 schools, I got 6 schools. How many schools does Cooper Gallant have?
I had 3 shallow schools that were like chomping in practice. It was right after the storm though, so I think they were just all fired up and they were chewing. But went back today and there was a few around still, but like it was like there was like 80% of them were gone. And then I actually went back to the one school at like noon and I caught a 6-pounder, which helped big time. But we're going to run them all again tomorrow morning because they can roll up at any time. And then, yeah, just go fishing the rest of the day and hopefully catch. Pat, we need 30.
39.
We need 39? It's doable.
What?
30 it is. It's doable, 100%. 40 bags are doable out here. You never know.
I got to tell you, man, like, I observe things. You know what I mean? I notice things here on the Bassmaster Elite Series, and you got a cool look this year, Coop. You're all done up in black, kind of like the Johnny Cash outlaw bass fisherman. I like it.
Thanks, Pat. I appreciate
like
that. Yeah, this is, yeah, it's pretty. It looks pretty cool, eh? FXR.
The whole black deal. You know what I mean? You're an outlaw bass fisherman.
Yeah.
OLB.
Everyone's been saying I look like a NASCAR driver.
You do kind of look like a NASCAR, but I'll go with outlaw bass.
Yeah, perfect.
There it is. Coop, tomorrow's your day.
Yeah, 40 pounds.
Beautiful. See ya, bud. Coop Gallant, nailing it right there. Hey, Wesley, come on over here and say hi to the Moultrie behind the tanks.
We're here.
We are here. How'd you do?
20 pounds.
20 pounds. Not the bag you necessarily wanted, but you ain't out of this deal completely.
No, we just had about a 10 to 12 pounder hooked up and lost it. So.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, bedfish. Sat on it for 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And she come on?
Right at the boat. After she got me hung on a stump and I got her out of it.
What did you do right when you lost it?
We'll just leave that out there. There was a select few people that were out there that witnessed it. So,
Did you use it, Wes? Did you lose it? Because you're usually so calm and cool.
yeah, I was pretty upset about this one.
Hey, come here. Ambassador, you were with Wesley Gore today. I mean, that's quite a story, man. A 10 to 12 pounder?
Oh, absolutely. No doubt. 100%.
Were you freaking out, dude?
A little bit. I didn't get to see it. I was reaching down to grab my scale. Next thing I know, I see his lure come flying up. But on the screen, it was for sure.
It was a blob.
It was a giant blob.
Yikes.
Yes.
Holy cow. Unreal.
Amazing.
How do you like this ambassador gig, this weigh 'em and let 'em go?
I love it, man. It's awesome being able to spend the time out on the water with these guys and learn and chit-chat all day long. Great day on the water.
What's something you learned from Wesley Gore?
Let's see here. Just how to just be a good dude. I mean,
He is proper AF, you know?
I mean, that's just being how to treat people right. I mean, that's the main thing. As far as fishing-wise, I mean, dude's just a great fisherman. When he sees them, he's going to catch them.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. And a lot of people might think of Wesley as a minnow kid or a panger, but I got to tell you, when I spend a day in the boat with Wesley, this kid's one of the best casters I've ever seen in my life.
We swam them up this morning.
Did you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I like it.
We're going to swim some more up tomorrow morning.
Wesley Gore, tomorrow's your day. Smash them. See ya. Good job, buddy. All right. Running right along, Moultrie behind the tanks. Again, I keep telling you, but it's a real cool deal. Look for the link in the live chat and your chance to win a pile of Moultrie products. Edge cam, Pro Edge 2 cams, a bunch of Moultrie swag, all in the prize pack. You can enter every derb. You can enter every tournament. And then at the, I believe, the Mississippi River event, we are going to announce the winner of the Moultrie Grand Prize. And just so you know, I'm not supposed to say this, but if you are listening now, there's more to this prize than you may know. So if you win, you're going to have a dang good time. Let me just tell you that. Rolling it right along. Gene, have we wrapped it? Have we wrapped them through?
Oh, no.
They're still coming.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We got at least one more flight, maybe a, I don't know. Emily, what flight are we on? Was that third flight? So we got one more flight.
One more flight coming through.
They'll be due in about 5 minutes.
Okay, excellent. And Gene, you're doing a great job at this stuff, by the way. You're a little tired, I can tell, but sleep is not an option here at Bassmaster.
It's just running back and forth. You know, as soon as the guys that have brought in overs, you know, we get them put into the lunker tanks that Texas Parks and Wildlife has provided in the back of one of the Toyotas. They show them off on stage. Of course, the fish has already been weighed in the boat, like the one that you got to weigh today.
Yes, sir.
And then after they come off stage, then we're taking them down, and the Lake Fork Sportsmen's Association has provided their live release boat.
Nice.
So we take them down, put them in their boat. It's got oxygen running. We're also taking fin clips, little teeny pieces of fin about the size of your little fingernail, providing that to Texas Parks and Wildlife. We know the angler, we know the size of the fish, the date it was caught, and then they'll do genetic testing using that little piece of fin clip. They can do DNA work on it and find out more about the ancestry of that fish. Wow. And they can track that back then to see if it was something that was stocked. Maybe it was related to some of their share lunker fish, you know, their selective breeding program. So there's a lot going on back here that a lot of people don't get to see a whole lot of.
Yeah. And again, I want to tell everybody out there what an amazing job Gene and his crew do in keeping these fish that we love so much alive. The release rate is amazing for what goes on here, for the amount of fish brought to the scales, and just about every one of them, and I mean that, just about every one of them go back alive. Pretty cool, Gene.
Yeah, we kind of pride ourselves on a typically a 95% live release rate. Now, we know that some of the fish are going to die maybe 3 or 4 days later, and that's part of the game. But every state agency that we work with will tell you, for the most part, we're not hurting the bass population. So if a handful of fish don't make it, it's not going to hurt the overall quality of fishing in the lake. And so what we try to do really is get more and more tournament organizations to follow what we're doing, because we've worked on this system now for close to 20 years. The latest innovation is this Piranha O2 system, which we're putting pure oxygen into our waiting line tanks now. And so we're doing, every few years, it just kind of evolves, and we do things a little differently and a little better, and we learn each year. And I think, if we get more and more of the bass clubs and the Wednesday nighters, the tournament circuits, we get more of them to follow some of the examples and the procedures that we do, it would just make the release rates that much better across the board for bass tournaments.
Yeah, and here's an example. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. We're learning new tricks all the time here, aren't we?
Oh, exactly. And this company, this Piranha O2, they've been in the medical oxygen business for 40 years, so they know their stuff. They're just now getting into the fishing world, and we're able to help them kind of adapt this technology, which has been around for a long time in the medical world, to the fishing industry. And I'm really impressed with it, and I think it's, I hate that phrase game changer, but this really could be, especially when they get this system kind of miniaturized and smaller versions that a bass club could use.
Sure.
Could really make a big difference. Those Wednesday nighters or, the jackpot tournaments and stuff, make a little bit of investment and pays big dividends in the long run.
Absolutely. I was with Andrew Loberg at the Hartwell event, and he even had oxygen stuff for his live well.
Yeah, there's a couple of companies out there that make versions that basically enrich the oxygen in your live well, and it can make a big difference, especially when we get into hot weather. We talk about putting ice in the live well, a little bit of ice, cool the water down a little bit, but oxygen is a real key, and as we get into the hotter and hotter months, it becomes even more and more critical.
Gene, keep doing what you do and keep saving these bass that we love so much.
Well, that's the whole idea. When my compadre, Dr. Hal Schramm, and I wrote the book 22 years ago, it's called Keeping Bass Alive.
And you have the perfect name for a guy that takes care of bass, just so you know.
Well, thank you.
Bass Fishing Hall of Famer, that's Gene Gilliland, right there. See ya. Thank you, bud. Oh, we old-fashioned, right there. Come on through. Come on through. This is Moultrie behind the tanks where the magic happens. And I saw some magic happen on the water today when I was out there with Emil Wagner. Hey, what are you doing? Kyle Patrick, say hi to Moultrie behind the tanks. What's going on?
Moultrie behind the tanks, yeah.
You got to check in real quick.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, get up in line.
I need to go in line.
Why are you so frazzled right now?
Because I caught them, and I didn't think I was gonna, Pat.
Boy, we saw
God shined upon.
They did.
They shined upon me because I just got rammed this week. I'm sorry.
You are the anomaly. Go, right there. Jake Fouts, what's going on, bud?
One of those days.
One of those days. Did you catch bass?
I caught some bass, lost some big bass.
You lost them.
Yeah.
Lake Fork got your name today?
Lake Fork, I got forked.
Majorly forked.
Major forked.
Well, tomorrow you fork it back.
I'm going to.
You hear me?
I'll do it.
That's yours, Jake Fouts. Get it, bud. Moultrie behind the tanks, where the magic happens. Hey, Maddie, how we doing today?
Who?
I called you Maddie.
Maddie?
Yeah.
Why's that?
I don't know. How you doing today?
Yeah, wonderful.
Jay, what's going on?
Same deal, bro.
You're just doing stuff.
I'm just breathing.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
What's going on, Jamie Hartman? How we doing?
Not a clue, man. Just can't get it going, bro. No matter what I do, it's not the right thing.
You were bummed the last time, and you're bummed today?
Yep. Same crap, different day.
Well, I mean,
as soon as that bell rings, man, it's over. All hell goes. It goes all to hell.
Come on, Jamie, pick it up tomorrow. Come on. You could do it.
Yeah.
You could do it. See you, bud.
I can catch 35 tomorrow, and I still won't make the cut.
Well, you catch 35 and mark it. See you, Jamie. Right there, Moultrie behind the tanks. Boom. All right, we're running them through, almost through the almost through the final flight. I see some anglers coming up and around. Dude that's no stranger to victory on this fork. Hey.
And then I caught a couple more.
You caught a 614 and a couple more.
I did, yes, sir.
What's it total?
I think 32 something.
32 something.
Yeah, 32 something.
You like Lake Fork?
I love Lake Fork. Not like it's. This is my place. I love it. I said it's tough, man. It's we didn't catch a ton of fish. Even the fish we saw was tough to get to bite. So I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know if I'm around them. I'm around them, but can we get on them? So we'll see what happens. But tomorrow should be fun, hopefully, as long as it's better conditions. I don't know what it was with today, but they were smart.
So I saw you out there in a new bass kitty today.
Oh yeah.
Unwrapped. You agree with your weight, Trey? Did you make the list and check it twice?
Yes, I did. I think we're good.
All right, man. We'll go weigh him in, see where you fare, and see how it ends up. Looks like you're in the top 10.
I hope so.
Yeah, let's do it, buddy.
Good.
Adios. See ya. Moultrie behind the tanks. Hey, Bo, what's going on? You wanna? Wait a minute. Let me get a weapon. How are you?
I'm at the tanks, and all I've got is a measuring board in my hand.
That's not a good sign.
Well,
or it could be a good sign.
I mean, I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. I don't know why we don't have any fish. I'm just lost as a rabbit back here, just trying to figure out what to do with my hands. But it was an all right day. It'll be all right.
Hey, man, I mean, what do you got? What's in there?
I got 20 pounds and 2 ounces.
That ain't a worst bag in the world on Lake Fork.
No, it's pretty good. I had like 13 at like 1 o'clock, and everything turned around real quick. I'm going to tell the story on stage, but it happened pretty fast, kind of the way you want it to. It makes it exciting.
So you caught him in a pinch.
In a pinch, I had my back against the wall, and worked my way out of it, Lord willing. But I was happy with how it ended up, to be honest.
In true Browning family tradition.
Grinder fashion.
There it is. Smash him. Good job, bud. Proper Durbin right there. Coming on up. What's going on, my man? Hey. Rolling on through. Moultrie behind the tanks. Matthew Robertson in the mist. Boom. Hey, Matty. Hey, Matt, come on. You got to check in? How are you doing, sir?
Doing good.
Say hi to Moultrie behind the tanks.
Hello, Moultrie behind the tanks. I need a deer feeder to feed my fish in my pond.
He's got giants in there. Giant catfish, and legend has it a 10-plus pound Lake Fork bass.
Yeah, it's a great big one, and it's eating all my bluegills, so I gotta put fish food in there for my bluegills, you know. Keep them all fattened up to keep my bass fattened up.
Matty, you caught some fat bass today.
Yeah, man, I had one little tiny dinker couldn't get rid of, but yeah, man, we caught some big ones.
But I was watching the bassin track, and yeah, you're getting it together.
Oh yeah, we're getting our ship turned around.
You made a mental adjustment for real, didn't you?
I went fishing for big ones, and that was it.
And that's what he is best at. Go big or go home, Matt Robertson.
Oh yeah.
All right, smash him tomorrow, bud. Proper Durbin right there. Matty Robertson, Moultrie behind the tanks. Hey, D. Mullins, what's going on, bud?
It's going.
It's going?
Yeah.
You smashing some fork bass?
I wouldn't say smashing. We caught a good weight today, but this is the only place I know you can go to where you can be on absolutely nothing and end up with 20 pounds. You know, it's one of them deals. I mean, I don't know how to get a bite tomorrow, but I caught him today.
You know who knows how to catch them here? Your raccoon, your pet raccoon.
Guarantee you he could catch some crawfish or something around this lake, yeah.
What's that raccoon's name?
Cowboy.
Cowboy, okay, gotcha. And
I'm not going to claim it. You can call it mine. It's my wife's, and I won't claim it.
Okay.
But yeah, Cowboy.
Cowboy's well behaved, better behaved than you.
It's behaved till you give him a graham cracker and you try to take it away from him. You'll see how behaved he is, son. He'll climb you up like one side and up down the other. So
Cowboy the raccoon loves a boat ride.
He loves a boat ride and loves graham crackers. Yep.
There it is. Get him. See you, D. Mullins. Hey, Mr. Watley, how you doing? You catching magnums on Lake Fork?
Not magnums, but we had a good day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What you got?
25.
Okay.
Not bad, but I'm like Mullins. Hell, I don't know if I can catch one tomorrow.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Why are they so smart here?
I think, well, I mean, you know, Gunnersville and Chick get pressure a lot, but in the springtime especially, this is the most pressure lake in the country.
One of the most traveled to lakes in the country in the spring.
But there's an 8-pounder every 6 inches.
Isn't that crazy?
Because they all get thrown back. Nobody takes them on.
That's why they're so smart.
That's why they're smart.
Unreal. Well, I hope you get, up that 26 tomorrow. Stay in the game.
I hope so. We'll try.
You're no stranger to biggins, Brad. Get them.
All right, man. Thank you,
Later,
buddy.
bud. See ya. Come on down. Hey, wait, I'm ready to talk to you, Mr. Ambassador.
That's me.
Yeah, you were with Brad today?
Yeah, I watched him. He did pretty good today.
Yeah, he's very modest.
Yeah, he is.
He flat out catches them.
He kept quiet, but, you know, he put a few good ones in the boat.
Yeah, I seen him in action.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he smashes them. Job out there today. Hey, Ty Williams, you know what we do on Lake Fork? We gaff them and we ski them. Oh, yeah. How'd that go?
Pretty good, pretty good. I only had to grab one, unfortunately, but fortunately, I don't know how that goes. But, yeah, most of them got flipped.
What do you got?
23.4.
23.4. Did you have an over?
I had a 7-pounder that was 23 and 7/8 inches.
That was you. I thought it was. Okay. So close. You tried to make it go.
I did. I was like, can I finagle this to go? No, it didn't go.
We learned that on this lake, the biggest bass ever caught was 18 pounds, 18 ounces, or 18.18.
I got you.
Okay, so guess how many inches that was? It's not going to make sense.
25.
You were right. You are exactly right. It was 25.5.
I caught that 9.9 last year that was like 22, and I was like, what in tarnation?
25.5 inches.
That's crazy.
For an 18-pounder.
That's insane.
That's a frying pan.
It is. That's a slab.
That's a watermelon. Get him tomorrow, Tyler. Hey, Mark Menendez.
Hello, Patrick.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I had a good day today.
Say hi to Moultrie behind the tanks right up here as we come and check in. Did you do some mathing? You got the scorecard right there.
Yeah,
19-2, Mark. I like it.
Yeah, we've had one other opportunity that would have made it a little better, but I can't complain. Can't complain at all. So glad to have it, and it was a tough day, and we'll go out and try to shoot par again tomorrow.
Are you doing some FBR? Do you know what FBR is?
No.
It's freaking bank running.
Probably doing a little of that.
Okay, I like your style. I
So-
like the style. What?
All right.
Tell me about the big one today.
I just about a 5-pounder came off. That's all.
Oh, nothing you can do.
Nothing I can do. So.
That happens.
All right.
Good tomorrow, Mark. See you, buddy. Hey, Cody Meyer.
What's up, buddy?
How you
Good to
doing,
see
bud?
I'm doing good.
Moultrie behind the tank. Say hello.
Hello.
Right
Hello,
there.
Moultrie.
How'd you do?
20 pounds, 11 ounces. I don't know what that put me in, but I was happy to have it.
I don't think you're out of it.
No, shoot. It's actually, for me, it's been pretty tough, so I'll take it. It's been my best day all week. There's giants here. Got to do better tomorrow.
You're gonna.
I'm going to do better.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
It's coming.
I like it.
That's Cody Meyer.
Yeah.
Right there. Right there. Hey.
Hey.
What's going on, champ?
Not much.
We're checking him in? Well, how did he do today?
Fair.
Fair.
A good fair. A solid fair,
Okay.
yeah.
Did you math it correctly?
Oh, shit, yeah.
He got it. What's his weight?
22.4.
22.4. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, 2-pounder hurts though.
Oh, I can tell, but there's tomorrow, buddy.
Yeah, for sure. Very good. Yeah, I don't know.
Go get them, boys. Smash them right there. Hey, champ. Checking in. What you got?
24.
24. All right, you ain't out.
No, not out yet.
Still ready to party?
Yeah, absolutely. Just need a couple of those big ones here, you know?
Yeah, man. Oh, they're here.
They're definitely here. My biggest one today was just a 5-pounder, you know? So, you know, if you fish on Fork for a few days, you got to catch one bigger than that. So I hope tomorrow's the day.
Yeah, man. And it just may be. You're no stranger to victory.
Yeah, it'd be fun to do it here. Make a little comeback.
Hey, guess the deepest point of this lake, Kyle Welcher. Deepest point.
83 feet.
You're close. It's 70 feet.
Yeah, I had no idea. I ain't been even close to that deep yet.
You're not. See, Moultrie behind the tanks, where the magic continues to happen, and big bass continue to show up. 9 fish, 24 inches over today here from Lake Fork. And that's pretty cool if you think about it. 103 anglers, everybody bringing in bags of fish. That's a testimony to the fertile fishery here at Lake Fork. I mean, catching them. Let's walk over here. There's a couple champions in a row. We have a Bassmaster Classic champion and a Forest Wood Cup champion. How you doing, champs?
Well, we're just talking about all the ones that got away.
You're telling fish stories?
Yeah, a lot of fish stories today.
How many people yelled to you today? How many you got, Jordan? Did they stop?
Nobody's saying that except my buddies now. Everybody else doesn't want to say it, but my buddies are going to yell at me.
They got the message.
Yeah, they got the message. Yeah.
What do you got? How many you got today?
Only 17. Yeah. Okay. So it was pretty slow, not dialed.
But you know you can catch 30
yeah,
tomorrow.
You can. It's possible.
Great. So can Justin Ack.
Yep. I got 30 today.
You got 30 today?
No,
God, you got me excited for a mate. See that, champ? What do you got?
I got 19.
19, okay. And you ain't out of it either.
No, not at all. I'm just not getting many bites, and it's just I didn't. I lost a big one today. I ended up weighing in a 1 pounder, so it's just you got to capitalize, and I just didn't today. So maybe we'll get on tomorrow.
Fork them up tomorrow.
There you go.
Get it, buddy. 19. Boom. Mathing them up, Emily. Everybody's good. Everybody's mathing properly. Paul Mueller.
What's happening?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
Oh, get the card in there. Let's get it official. What does it say, Emily? How many of these do you have? 14-7. Paul, I expected more from you. I'm just being honest.
I did too. There's bass that live in here bigger than my 5 fish limit, so it's. I need to catch one of those tomorrow for sure.
Tomorrow's another day.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I've seen some big ones. It's not like I wasn't around them. I couldn't get them to bite. So water level dropped a little bit. They those fish that are suspended in the trees, they're tricky. Man, I saw some big ones today. If I could get 2 or 3 to bite, I'd be back in it.
You're gonna get them. See you, bud. Good job out there, Paul. Okay, winding it down and winding it down. I think we're just about done with the final flight of the Moultrie behind the tanks. Okay, E-Bear's heading that way, rolling it on through. How we doing, Em? How many we got? We got peeps left? Oh, they're saving Dakota. Nice. All right, well, hey, I think that wraps up the Moultrie behind the tanks day 1, Lake Fork. Tomorrow is another day. Let's see how Lake Fork fares tomorrow. I bet the biggins keep rising. Don't forget, again, your chance to win a pile of Moultrie products. Follow the link in the chat. Also, download the Moultrie app. It's a good time for all the outdoorsmen in your family. I'm Pat Renwick from Moultrie Behind the Tanks. We'll see you tomorrow. Day 2, Bass Galaxy. Peace. I'm out of here. Oh, yeah. This has been a Cameraman Dan JM production. Excellent.
Good stuff with